I'm back in from the garden. I fertilized this morning. Today is Saturday. We usually fertilize on Friday, but yesterday we had a crazy day and I didn't get to it. So it was already really, really hot. So I did some harvesting in the garden and I chopped up probably 3 zucchinis in here, squash. And I'm just gonna put this in the freezer. We made a Paula Dean's Mexican casserole this last week. It was so good. Meatless and had a lot of beans in it and squash. So I'm going to just write that recipe name on here so we'll know to use that for that. And then the girls and I are gonna make pickles today. The girls and I are gonna make pickles today. And I just added our pickling cucumbers. I added 4. So you just cut off the blossom end and add it to a saltwater brine, and it needs to be in there for at least 6 hours. So we will make the pickles after dinner. I'm not gonna add any more. But these are like, they're not English cucumbers, but these are more just slicing cucumbers. So I have 4. I'm gonna put these in the fridge for this week, and I set out 1 for today. And then this one isn't yellowing, but it has a little discoloration, so I'm gonna cut that off. I didn't want to use it for my pickles, and we'll eat those with lunch. And then I have already a gallon size full, but what I've been doing is just getting the green beans from the garden and preparing them and then filling up these freezer bags. And that way, because on any given day we don't have enough for all of us to have them, but then we'll get those in the freezer. And the same with the sugar snap peas. I have just been adding the sugar snap peas, I've already cleaned these, into the green beans because I wasn't getting that much, but I have one plant that's actually producing. Our favorite recipe for sugar snap peas, if we're not just gonna eat them fresh, is Pioneer Woman's beef and snow peas. So maybe by the end of the season we'll have enough for a couple of those recipes. But we next year are going to plant our beans away from our cucumbers because they were getting all tangled up. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. You can tell me in the comments below. And then I got 4 little cayenne peppers today. And I'm actually gonna just put these on a plate and leave them on the counter as a reminder to me to figure out. I have no idea what to do with these. So I'm gonna figure that out. These are gonna go in the fridge, and then these Anaheim, and then I have 1 banana pepper. I don't know what to do with these either. So I'm just gonna put these in a freezer bag and just freeze them whole for right now and come up with something to do with them later. And then I've set 3 fresh zucchinis, not for the freezer. That I'm just gonna put, I've already rinsed them, I'm gonna put in the fridge. We'll eat them at some point this week. Tonight we're having Buffalo Chicken Casserole over rice. It's like a spicy casserole, so maybe we'll saute those, maybe not, we'll see. Oh, funny comment. So I've been using a fish fertilizer that I got at Lowe's. If you watch my May grocery haul, it was the only thing I bought at Lowe's, and I included that in there. It's been working really, really well. But it smells terrible, like so terrible. So I came in and I was too hot to immediately get in the shower, and so I was just sitting having some water, and Brian walked past me and said that I smelled like catfish bait. So that still makes me laugh because I've never smelled catfish bait, but I would assume that it smells nasty. So now I'm showered up, and come here, Evan. Come here. Come here. Evan's playing Mario Kart with the boys. So, hard days for Evan because we can only get out in the morning, and then we can only get out in the evening because it hits 90 degrees really quickly. And we have some good news. So we had our big surgery that y'all prayed us through I guess over a month ago. And we just had our follow-up, and he checked all of his incisions. They look good. And we did an x-ray, and praise the Lord, our diaphragm has healed and is in the right place. So that's good. Okay, so on Friday morning, which was yesterday, Everett and I went and picked up our Azure Standard order. Azure Standard is a company that sells natural organic foods in bulk, but they also have sizes where you can just get an individual. You don't have to buy in bulk, but you can. And it's like a co-op almost. You drive to a location in your area and help them get it off the truck, and then it's sorted by your name. So it is monthly for us, where the pickup is. I have not been doing it monthly, but this kitty is, every time I do a grocery haul, this cat gets on the counter, and she never is on the counter outside. It's because of this dang dog. Good Lord, hold on. Ow, Coleman. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this time I tried some new things for a specific reason. Okay, my, I don't want to say dream because that sounds cheesy. My thought was that in the coming year or years, the goal would be to not go to large chain grocery stores anymore at all, ever. Not because I have anything against them, like just the plan and the goal and the hope is that we can get most of our food locally or from family-oriented companies like this that provide natural organic products or local farmers. Again, Evan has got music going. So why I tried some new things is because I've been thinking about things that I have to get at a grocery store or that I might not be able to get somewhere else. So I'm trying their version of those things slowly to see if it's something that we could totally eliminate. I do think Aldi would be the only place that we would have to go to because of Evan's yogurt and then like ketchup and things like that. I know I can make my own ketchup and maybe we'll get there, but we'll see. Okay, so I got my big bag of fertilizer. I bought one bag last year and I just ran out. So this is for organic gardening, and I've been using the fish fertilizer in my mind for no other reason than it's just my thought. I would do fish fertilizer one Friday and this fertilizer on opposite Fridays. The fish fertilizer you just put on with liquid, and this it's like a granule that you sprinkle. So this is not that expensive. I don't even want to tell you how much because I'll just be making it up. But I remember when I bought it, I was like, oh, that's not that expensive. So I feel like when I start talking, okay. And then I got I think this is 25 pounds. 25 pound of gluten-free, the Bob's Red Mill baking flour. This, I have celiac disease, so this will last me probably 6 months because I'm the only one that uses this. And then I got some more steel cut oats. We bought a bag probably a year ago and I just emptied it. So this is 25 pounds and we will store these in our food storage containers with a Gamma Seal lid. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to move all these big things. Okay, and then we got our animal feed again. This is the whole peas. I got 2 bags of this. I will link in the description below our video where we made our own organic animal chicken feed. So I'm assuming the other bag there is the peas. No, this is the peas. So that must be the wheat. And then, yeah, here's the other one. And then I got this is a 50-pound bag of organic cane sugar. And then this is the mystery bag. Okay, so it is a 50-pound bag underneath there of all-purpose organic flour. Okay, and then I got some vanilla beans. These are whole vanilla beans. I watched a YouTube video where you make your own vanilla extract, and it takes ideally 6 months. So I'm gonna order some jars on Amazon today and go to the liquor store and get some vodka, and you just put a bean in the jar, fill it up with vodka, and shake it a few times a week. And then hopefully by Christmas, that can be for my sisters and close friends a homemade Christmas gift. And then I saw these. This was something that I buy at the grocery store that I wanted to try. I use breadcrumbs a couple times a month. So these will last me, I would think I would go through one of these a month with maybe like 2 recipes. So this is organic Italian seasoning breadcrumbs. I smelled it, it smells really good. So this is something that if we like this says these are best by January, so we'll need to get on eating those up. This is something that I buy, not this brand, but at Aldi, and it's in like a little squirt tube, this fresh minced ginger for when we're cooking like Asian or Thai foods. Okay, if you've been watching my grocery hauls, I've been trying different flavors of kombucha with the thought that I was gonna make my own. So I got this herbucha, I don't even know what this is. I guess like a culture, I don't know. So the only thing I don't have yet is, it says your favorite tea, but in the actual directions on the website, it says you need to use organic black tea to start it. So I need to run to like H-E-B and grab a big thing. I think it said 8 tea bags of black organic tea. And then the cane sugar I got down here. So we have everything we need to get that started. And then I usually have been buying the mustards from Target, the Good and Gather. And so I'm going to try this brand of stone ground mustard. And then I also just got the Azure brand so I could decide which one we liked better for sandwiches, and then just stick to slowly easing into buying things like this, not in bulk, but just at Azure to eliminate more products from the grocery store. And then I'm going to try this Dijon mustard. We tried the teriyaki marinade of this, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't really thick. So like, this is not like a sauce. This is definitely a marinade. And then I saw this Szechuan one. It is gluten-free. It's hard to find sauces and marinades that are gluten-free because a lot of times they add flour as a thickener. So I thought we would give it one more try. This is the Szechuan. I don't really have a plan for this. We'll probably just, I don't know. Let's see what it says here. Add it to your stir fry or chicken wings to give it a fiery Asian twist. Okay, you can enjoy it on pizza, burgers, eggs, and soups, huh? And then this is for me. I have a homemade mac and cheese recipe that I always make for everybody else, and I'm always so sad that I can't eat it. So I'm going to, next time I make it for them, make me a small portion of gluten-free elbow with these gluten-free elbows. So I'm excited about that. I watched over at Acre Homestead, I watched Becky make some ginger, turmeric, and lemon. I think it had honey in it too. She made 2 different kinds of like, just a shot that was just healthy and good for just an immune boost. So I was gonna try that with the girls. I bought the ginger in my once a month grocery haul. I think we've got it at H-E-B. So I just need to rewatch that video and then we will make that. I bought this pickling spice. We are gonna make our pickles this afternoon. I don't know what all is in here, but that looks really good. We'll see. Okay, and then I watched another video on just another Azure haul. I don't remember which channel it was, but I added this to my cart after watching it. It's this tantric chai, and it is leaf tea. So when I was out running errands, I bought this at World Market to, you just put your loose leaf tea in here and then seep this in your teacup. So I didn't have anything like that, so that's good. And then I wanted to try this. It says it's a caramelized coconut topping. I only bought one because I didn't know if we would like it. And it on the website said that it was good on ice cream, cinnamon rolls, cakes, muffins, cereal, and oatmeal. So next time we have ice cream, we'll open this up and try this to see if we like this as an alternative to caramel. Okay, and then this looked so good. This habanero, mango habanero taco sauce. We love tacos. I guess you just kind of pour this. Let me see, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read this. Doesn't really have directions, but my thinking was we would just kind of pour this over each taco, or maybe the meat after we season it. We'll see, but doesn't that look good? Okay, and then my kids love this dried mango. I had, the last few times I've gone to Aldi, I had bought a few of the smaller bags, and they've all told me that they prefer the Azure, but this is kind of pricey. I usually buy the 5-pound bag, and I just got 1 pound. They actually just finished up the mango from Aldi last night. Okay, just a few more things. I'm gonna try, they have about 4 or 5 different pancake mixes, and so I thought this month we would try this buckwheat organic pancake mix and kind of compare and see which ones they like better. And then this I did not buy for any purpose except they look so good, these peanut butter chips, so we will add that to some brownies or dessert. And then I buy this pretty frequently, maybe a couple times a year. I buy a couple of these. These are just the raw pumpkin seeds I put these on salads or breads or oatmeal. And then I have a huge thing of baking soda that's just like Arm & Hammer, but I was reading about some things in baking soda that are actually not good for you, and so I bought this pure baking soda. I thought I bought the organic one, but that's okay. I also bought 2 frozen things that I'm not going to go dig out of the freezer. It was a box of 5 pounds of frozen organic raspberries and a box of 5 pounds of organic mixed vegetables. So I think my plan moving forward, I don't need to buy this bulk grains and flour and stuff very often, but I think what I am gonna do is do a monthly order of smaller, more pantry items like what I just showed you, the pastas and the seasonings, and we can start to kind of make a master list of the Azure products that we for sure want to start replacing what we buy at Walmart and Target and places like that. Okay, so I saw this little reel. That's Evan singing praise and worship in the background. So sweet. I saw this reel on TikTok. So you take your cake, I can't even think. What is this called? Cake? Please edit this out. I always feel like a fool when you turn on the camera. Okay, so you take this and you flip it over and you flip the lid over and it becomes a serving bowl. Oh, that was pretty cool. It's pretty. So, comment below if you already knew that or if your life has now changed like mine. Okay, so I have my cooked chicken breast from earlier this week in here, and I'm gonna add half a cup of ranch dressing and half a cup of this plain Greek yogurt, half a cup of this Red Wing buffalo sauce. Whoa. Whoa. This is a toxic. I think it's kind of ironic when I show my organic Azure haul and then I'm putting this bright orange toxic looking thing in here. Okay. Okay, and then it calls for a cream. It says half a cup of cream of chicken soup. This is 10 ounces, close enough. It's 2.5 ounces more. I don't have cream of chicken gluten-free. I only have cream of mushroom.
What was the mat there?
Just like a little mat in here. And then, Brian, I'm gonna need you to get me down. The garlic salt is at the very top, and also is the paprika.
Granulated garlic?
No garlic salt.
Isn't that the same?
No, garlic salt is salt with garlic.
Garlic
That is
salt.
just like garlic powder.
And then paprika?
Paprika is red.
I bet it's up there and I can't see it. Oh, I gotta get this. Oh, not that tall.
Okay, so half a teaspoon of paprika. A teaspoon, and then hand me the pepper that's right by you. Half a teaspoon of garlic salt. That smells good. My Isaiah, our son that just went to the army, puts garlic salt on everything. It's weird. Okay. The sprinkle with Italian breadcrumbs. You didn't find me the mozzarella cheese?
Was it in the fridge or the freezer?
It would have been in the fridge. If it might be in the little house.
Let me check this one.
It's like a 5 pound. So I sprinkled with the new Azure breadcrumbs. This is my weird looking gluten-free. I only had panko because I didn't think to order me a small one. So that's my sad little piece right here. But that's okay because we're gonna top it all with mozzarella cheese. And then you bake this and spread it or serve it on top of rice. So when you want your cheese to be crusty like that, just turn on broil and just don't walk away because it only takes about a minute. Am I gonna be okay?
Oh my gosh, just standing over here.
No, I like nostrils.
What's? I'm just standing here and it's burning my
I just thought I'd smell what it smelled like. I didn't realize I would perish. Now we have Greatest Showman in the background, but Evan has had the hardest day, y'all. He is so precious, but man, he can be stubborn, and we've had a hard day. So he is actually content watching that, so I'm not chancing it for the video's sake. So I don't have any canning equipment. The only way I can can right now is a water bath canning. So I have the thing in the bottom that prevents the glass from touching the base and breaking. This is not ideal. And in fact, this recipe, I was getting really confused. So we're gonna invest in, I don't know, tell me your thoughts. The pot that has the pressure canner or an electric digital canner, I think might be easier for me, but we're gonna use what we have. So in here I have water, vinegar, sugar, salt, and I'm adding this very potent spice. A tablespoon of this. And then it said to bring, oh my gosh, that to a boil.
a little bit loud. Okay?
We need to heat the water to 100. We got away. Okay. So it says while this is heating up, to wash and dry your jars, I am doing, are you not wanting to do? I'm using this, I found this video and then she linked to her website, homesteadingfamily.com. She did like 5 different pickle recipes last year, and this was her favorite. So I thought, okay, well, we'll try it. So I'm supposed to add garlic cloves, which I don't have, but I have minced garlic. So do follow the recipe, not what I'm doing. I just lost my spot. And Evan is fussing and not fussing. That's like his stemming noise. Okay. I don't know if that's a normal. Okay, so a teaspoon of dill or a couple sprigs of fresh dill. Y'all know I'm gonna go get that dill from my garden. It says a teaspoon of mustard seed. I'm pretty certain I don't have that either. I should have read this recipe before. I thought the pickling spice was all. I am like for certain I don't have mustard seeds, but that's okay. And I'm gonna use minced garlic instead of a clove of garlic. Once the brine has come to a boil, remove it from heat and immediately fill your jars with the brine. When do I put my cucumbers in there? Oh, next, slice your cucumbers, okay. Okay, so this is now just becoming Oh So Farms. Oh, why are you laughing? Because you're Oh So Farms recipe, because I've had these cucumbers can't stay in this brine, and now I know that I need fresh garlic and mustard seeds for next time. But luckily we have so many cucumbers out there that there will be a next time.
Who in this house likes pickles?
Elizabeth. But I'm gonna learn to like them. How about that? I don't know that I've actually like ever, not that I've never eaten one, but like in a long time. So Lizzie's about to be very blessed. I like to eat cucumbers in just fresh and in my salads, but we have more than we can eat. So do we want to, it said now cut your, do we want them sliced or do we want them, we want to do a few of each?
You might want to ask Lizzie since she's the pickle eater.
Well, I know she likes them like speared. I don't really know how to do this when you're got really quiet in there. Pickles are weird shaped like mine, or cucumbers. What do you think? One more?
There it is.
Look how cute it is, y'all. I think next time I'm gonna have to make sure I am cutting these to where they don't go over, because there's some that are gonna not be submerged. I can probably just trim that off with a knife, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so our first batch is done, and I don't know, they just look really pretty to me. So hopefully when they cool off, we'll be able to tell that the seal has worked, and we will let you know in the upcoming video if they taste good. So, I don't know, I'm anxious and excited. It was fun. It was kind of a long time to sit here and like baby this thing with this thermometer, so we're definitely gonna invest in some different equipment. But overall, it was really good. It looks good. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you really soon in